Mopar. Raw power, tire-shredding torque, and those iconic Hemi engines. Can you guess which muscle cars have earned their spot as the top fastest classic muscle cars? And which one inspired a beloved character from the Pixar's Cars movie? Stick around till the end and see how many you recognize. Let's go. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the 71 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, the Hemi Cuda at number 10? This thing could smoke the competition. And you wouldn't be wrong. But this list isn't just about raw quarter-mile times. It's about the total package, the combination of speed, style, and sheer badassery. But make no mistake, the Hemi Cuda was a force to be reckoned with. Plymouth unleashed this beast in response to the escalating muscle car wars, a no-holds-barred battle for dominance on the streets and strips. They crammed a monstrous 426 Hemi V8 under the hood, churning out a staggering 425 horsepower, good for a top speed of 117 miles per hour. With its aggressive styling and iconic shaker hood scoop, the Cuda was instantly recognizable and undeniably intimidating. Owning a Hemi Cuda back then meant that you were ready to throw down against any challenger, anytime, anywhere. Its legendary status still endures, solidifying the 71 Hemi Cuda's place on our list. Coming in at number 9 is the 69 Plymouth Barracuda, a machine that redefined cool. Forget grocery runs. This Cuda was built for burning rubber and leaving the competition in the dust. Imagine yourself gripping the 3-spoke steering wheel and the rumble of the 440 Super Commando V8 echoing in your ears as you unleash its fury on the open road. With a top speed of 118 miles per hour, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 in just 7.4 seconds, and a quarter-mile drag time of 15.6 seconds, this wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Back then, owning a car that could break the speed limit was a symbol of rebellious freedom, a middle finger to the mundane. But the Barracuda wasn't just about raw power. Its sleek fastback design with its signature long hood and short deck made it an instant classic. This was a car that demanded respect, a rolling testament to Mopar's muscle car dominance. From its potent engine to its iconic styling, the 69 Plymouth Barracuda remains a legendary muscle car, earning its rightful place on our list. Sneaking onto our list at number 8 is the 64 Plymouth Sport Fury, a true wolf in sheep's clothing. While the Pontiac GTO often steals the spotlight as the muscle car pioneer, the Sport Fury was quietly lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce. Imagine this, a spotlight drag race, the GTO roaring with bravado, only to be left choking on the Sport Fury's dust. Underneath its unassuming exterior beat the heart of a beast, the legendary 426 Max Wedge V8 engine. This powerhouse propelled the Sport Fury to a blistering quarter-mile time of 13.5 seconds, leaving the GTO's 15.8 seconds in the rearview mirror, accelerating from 0 to 60 in just 6 seconds. The GTO might have ignited the muscle car era, but the Sport Fury was the silent assassin, an unexpected knockout punch. It was a car for those who preferred to let their actions speak louder than their words, a testament to Mopar's engineering prowess. The 64 Plymouth Sport Fury is the sleeper hit that deserves its place among the muscle car greats. In 1970, 6 years after the Ford Mustang ignited the pony car craze, Dodge unleashed its answer, the 70 Dodge Challenger RT. Just imagine the scene. A sea of Mustangs and Camaros, then suddenly the Challenger RT arrives, its muscular lines and aggressive stance demanding attention. Dodge really wasn't messing around. They offered a plethora of trims and options, ensuring there was a Challenger for every taste and budget. But the real prize was the RT, the performance trim that housed a range of potent engines, including the legendary 426 Hemi. This Dodge would accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds and had a quarter-mile time of 13.3 seconds. It had a flabbergasting top speed of 146 miles per hour. This was the Challenger you chose if you were serious about leaving your mark on the asphalt. And let's not forget the iconic Black Ghost variant, a 426 Hemi-powered legend shrouded in mystery and street racing allure. The 70 Dodge Challenger RT is a muscle car icon that redefined the game. At number 6, we have the '69 Plymouth Roadrunner, a muscle car that threw luxury out the window and focused on pure, unadulterated speed. Forget plush carpets and cushy back seats, early models even ditched those in the name of performance. This was a car built for one thing: going fast. 0 to 60 in just 5.8 seconds. That's mind-blowing for its time. The growl of the 426 Hemi V8 was its anthem, and the smell of burning rubber was its perfume. It offered a top speed of 132 miles per hour and a quarter-mile drag time of 14.5 seconds. And the best part? You could snag this beast for under $3,000, making it the ultimate bang-for-your-buck muscle car back then. The Roadrunner wasn't just affordable, it was insanely fast, boasting some of the best performance features of its era. And let's not forget that iconic "Meet Me" horn, a playful jab at the more expensive muscle cars it was leaving in its wake. The '69 Plymouth Roadrunner was a stripped-down, no-nonsense muscle car legend. Hey, before we move on, let's take a break and cool down our engines. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any more amazing videos. At number 5, we have a true rarity, the '71 Dodge Charger Super Bee. This is not your average classic car show find. It's one of only 22 ever built with the legendary 426 Hemi engine, making it a highly sought-after gem among Mopar enthusiasts. Born on the Cornet platform, the Super Bee transitioned to the third-generation Charger body in '71. Its muscular lines and aggressive stance command respect, even if its styling might not appeal to everyone. But when it comes to raw power, the Super Bee is undeniable. This car was a beast, a true testament to Mopar's commitment to performance. It offered a top speed of 142 miles per hour and could go 0 to 60 in just 5.7 seconds. It also had an amazing quarter-mile time of 15.7 seconds. With its scarcity and sheer muscle, the '71 Dodge Charger Super Bee is a legend in its own right. It's a car that leaves a lasting impression, a true testament to the golden age of muscle cars. At number 4, we have a Mopar muscle car that's redefining brute force, the '69 Dodge Dart GTS. Forget grocery runs and family vacations, this Dart was bred for the drag strip. In '69, Dodge joined forces with the performance wizards at Hurst Performance to create a street-legal monster, the Hemi Dart. This beast had a top speed of 114 miles per hour, could go 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds, and had a quarter-mile time of 14.8 seconds. These stripped-down brawlers packed a 426 Hemi engine and a singular purpose: to devour asphalt and leave the competition in its dust. While cornering and braking weren't its strengths, the Dart GTS was an absolute terror on the quarter mile. This was a car that lived for the roar of the engine and the thrill of the launch, a true embodiment of raw, unadulterated power. The '69 Dodge Dart GTS is a drag strip legend. Would you prefer buying the Dart GTS if you could go back to the '69s, or do you have another car in mind? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the often overlooked but undeniably potent '66 Plymouth Belvedere Satellite. This is the car that introduced the world to the legendary 426 Hemi engine, a powerhouse that dominated NASCAR with Richard Petty at the helm. But when NASCAR banned the Hemi, Plymouth had to pivot. Their solution? The Street Hemi, a slightly detuned version of the race engine that was still more than capable of scorching the asphalt. Offering a top speed of 109 miles per hour, accelerating 0 to 60 in 10 seconds, and quarter-mile times of 17.8 seconds were just some of the factors that made it the king of its time. The Belvedere Satellite was one of the first lucky recipients of this legendary power plant, and it quickly became a favorite among those who craved tire-shredding performance. This wasn't just a muscle car, it was a game-changer. It paved the way for the muscle car revolution and cemented the Hemi engine's place in automotive history. The '66 Plymouth Belvedere Satellite was a true pioneer of performance. Now this one's for the true Mopar connoisseurs, the '67 Dodge Cornet RT. Ever heard of it? Don't worry if you haven't. It's a bit of a hidden gem in the muscle car world. But trust me, this sleeper could hold its own against any of the big-name legends. Under the hood, you could choose from a range of potent V8s, including the legendary 440 Magnum and even the monstrous 426 Hemi. With the Hemi, this thing could scorch the quarter mile in under 14 seconds and kiss 150 miles per hour on the top end. But what's truly special about the Cornet RT isn't just raw power, it's the story behind it. In '67, Dodge was looking to create a muscle car that could compete with the likes of the Chevy Chevelle SS and the Pontiac GTO. The Cornet RT was their answer, and it more than delivered. It was a car that was both stylish and powerful, and it quickly became a favorite among Mopar enthusiasts. Today, the Cornet RT is a sought-after collector's car, and it's easy to see why. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, show us your love and support by hitting that like button and sharing this video with some of your fellow car enthusiasts. Now let's move on to our number 1, 70 Plymouth Hemi Superbird. This wasn't just a car, it was a weapon, a precision instrument designed to conquer the high banks of NASCAR. Plymouth's engineers knew they needed an aerodynamic marvel, something that could cheat the wind and leave the competition in its dust. They took the already potent Plymouth Roadrunner and transformed it into a winged warrior. The massive rear wing towering over the trunk and the aerodynamic nose cone resembling a bird's beak weren't just for show. They were functional elements that helped the Superbird slice through the air with incredible efficiency. Under the hood, the 426 Hemi V8 roared with untamed power, propelling the Superbird to speeds that were unheard of at the time. 134 miles per hour top speed, accelerating from 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds, and a mind-blowing quarter-mile drag time of 13.8 seconds. It was a car that looked like it belonged on a racetrack, and that's exactly where it excelled. The Hemi Superbird dominated NASCAR, leaving a legacy of speed and innovation that continues to inspire awe today. With only 1,920 ever produced, this rare and iconic machine is the holy grail for Mopar collectors. The 70 Plymouth Hemi Superbird is the undisputed king of the Mopar muscle car kingdom. And speaking of kings and kingdoms, this car also played a major role in pop culture. It inspired the beloved character from the Pixar movie Cars, the 7-time Piston Cup champion Strip Weathers, also known as the King. These cars weren't just about horsepower. They embodied freedom, rebellion, and the American dream, a roaring testament to limitless possibilities where the open road beckoned. They captured the very essence of an era, a time when the future felt wide open, and the only limit was the horizon. Hey, if you like this video, you'll definitely love our video on the 10 rarest Hemi Power B-Body Mopars ever produced. Click right here to check it out, and we'll see you in the next one.